Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you my top 5 Korean skincare picks for 2026. Now, when it comes to Korean skincare, we are honestly spoiled for choice. So many different brands, different products, innovative ingredients. It can sometimes seem a little bit overwhelming, but if you're anything like me, you definitely get a sense of fear of missing out and want to try something new, mix things up as we come into the new year. Well, I want to share with you 5 phenomenal Korean skincare products that you might not have heard of. You certainly probably are unlikely to have tried, but could be a cheeky little game changer when it comes to your own skincare routine. Sit back, relax, let's talk my top Korean skincare picks. Now, in today's video, I've selected my top 5 Korean skincare picks for 2026. Each one of these products is a phenomenon in its own right, but they've all kind of flown under the radar a little bit. I don't hear many people speak about them online. I can't find many reviews, and I think that's a shame because these are amazing products that are almost like hidden gems when it comes to K skincare. The purpose of this video isn't to say, rush out and buy all of these products tomorrow, but actually rather to sow the seed of skincare thought in case at any point in 2026 you feel like mixing it up with your Korean skincare favorites. These are the products that I would probably start with. You might not be hearing a lot of people speak about them online, but I think they're going to grow in popularity because they're absolutely phenomenal, and I'm going to break it apart in today's video. I've left links to all the products mentioned down in the description box below, so if you didn't quite catch the name, you want to read the reviews, make a purchase, all those links are there for your convenience. And all I ask for in return is if you happen to enjoy this video and Korean skincare content in general, make sure to reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and a like. I really do take note of the like counts on each video, and the more likes a video gets, the more likely I am to replicate that style of content in the future, because I always want to create videos that you guys most enjoy consuming. So yeah, vote with the like button and let me know if this is the style of video you enjoy watching. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, I've hand-picked each of these 5 products because they offer something different in terms of skincare. I think with Korean skincare in particular, we can see the same things year in, year out, tweaks, slight variations, nothing really that transformative or new, and so things can seem a little samey. I genuinely believe each and every one of these 5 products offers something different, which is why I think they're special and worth shouting about in today's video. Now, let's start with the beauty of joseon Revive Eye Gel Patches. Now, patches, because they actually do 2 versions. They have the original viral serum, which is this one, which I think has been viral multiple times over on just about every social media platform going. But the patches are the newer, like, sister to this one that don't seem to be getting a lot of hype online. I think people are still fixated and fangirling on the original serum, which has kind of crowded out the eye gel patches. And it's a shame, because in my opinion at least, I think they're better formulated and they will work that little bit better. So these are the traditional hydrocolloid patches that you put under the eye, but it's the formula that makes them special. So in here you've got retinal, which is one of the very best retinoids to use under the eye. Retinal is generally one of the most sensitive skin friendly of the retinoids, and they use a low dose encapsulated version, which just means it's going to be super sensitive skin friendly. The under eye area is very prone to sensitivity, so using a nice encapsulated retinal I think is a no-brainer for this area, and you're going to see some great anti-aging results. You've also got a great plethora of different anti-inflammatory ingredients. So if you're someone that has a lot of puffiness, a lot of discoloration and water retention under the eye, these patches will fix it like that. And you've got collagen too. Now, collagen, if applied topically to the skin, is a great humectant. It plumps out, it adds volume. And so by using collagen topically in these eye patches, you're just going to see a plumping of the under eye, which will temporarily fill in any hollowness that you have, smooth out the crow's feet and fine lines and wrinkles, and just work really, really well. If you're already absolutely loving the original serum, stick with it. But if you're somebody that wants to try something new, you like a little under eye patch treatment, I think these are the best under eye patches I've ever tried. There are others which I really love. I love the K-Secret ones, for example. They've worked really, really well for me. But these, just the size of them works for the under eye area. The formulation is next level. The price point is divine. It's just ticking a lot of boxes. So like I say, if you haven't tried these already, this might be a little under eye treat that you might want to consider in 2026. Now up next we have this. This is the Tear Milk Skin Toner light. Now, pay attention to that, the light version, because they actually do two different versions. They do the original and the light. Now, milky toners are nothing new in skincare. They have been around for the best part of a decade, popularized by Korean skincare brands, but now you see a lot of Western brands also kind of copying that milky toner formula, which is super popular. Very nourishing, very hydrating. Milky toners are popular for good reason. But if, like me, you've got very oily, acne-prone skin, milky toners can be a little bit of a nightmare. They almost create a film, they can weigh the skin down, they can feel very greasy, very heavy. We just don't need as much hydration as some other people. And so traditional milky toners just don't work. Well, step into the market, the Terter Milk Skin Toner Light. Perfect if you have an oily, acne-prone skin type, but you want a little hydration. In winter, my skin is super oily, yet super dry at the same time. It's like a paradox, but I know I'm not the only one out there with that. This is just a dream for addressing that. So if you feel that all the milky toners you've tried haven't worked, or that none of them are actually designed for you, try the Terter Light one. I think you will be so impressed. It's different because it's the lightest of the milk toners I've ever tried. And I think it could be a game changer for those of us that don't want to miss out on that milky toner action, but find the traditional ones just too heavy, thick, and greasy. Trust me, try this, you will love it. And even if you don't have oily skin, but you like something more lightweight in summer, this could be a great switch out for your summer skincare routine to, again, just keep things super lightweight and breathable. I absolutely love it. Now, in third on this hand-curated picks of Korean skincare, I want to talk about this. Now, I've spoken about this on the channel before. I don't see any reviews of this. I don't hear anyone talking about it bar me, and I think that's a shame. Let's right that wrong and give a big shout out to the Torridon Brightening Ampule. Now, I think one of the biggest trends in skincare for 2026 is going to be multi-format vitamin Cs. Previously, we've had to have pure form vitamin C or derivative form vitamin C and nothing kind of in between. But now you're seeing a lot of brands formulate with multiple different derivatives, maybe a little pure form vitamin C, maybe an ethylated ascorbic acid, lots of different versions of vitamin Cs all held within the same product. And this just gives you the next level results that we all crave. Why should we have to choose one version or another when we can harness the power of both in a formula? So I think multi-format vitamin Cs are going to be one of the biggest skincare trends of 2026, and the best product that does that is this. It can be tricky to get your hands on. They don't make it in huge batches, so sometimes it can be sold out, which is a bit frustrating. But if you can find this, buy it because your skin will love it. I use it as in the form of a vitamin C derivative on an evening alongside my retinoids, and then I generally go in with a pure form vitamin C on a morning. That's what works for me, but you could use this twice a day if you just want to have one vitamin C in your skincare collection. How you use it is up to you, but this is amazing. 5 different forms of vitamin C all together in a beautiful shelf-stable formula that lasts, before it starts oxidizing, you probably get 9 months once opened before it starts oxidizing. It's amazing. So if you're somebody that likes your vitamin C fresh, effective, and kind of offering multiple different versions of vitamin C in one, this is it. Get ahead of the trend, try this out, your skin will love it. Now, before I come on to my final pick, which is a little bit of a curveball, I want to go in with a fairly standard product. Now, this is probably the most popular of all the products I mentioned in today. I've said they're all unsung heroes. This one might be the exception because I have seen quite a few reviews of it online. And this is the Orencia Rice Mucin Glow Serum. All those reviews sing its praises and say how amazing it is, and I want to echo that and say it is. It genuinely is. If glass skin is your goal, you know, that really glowy, dewy, plump glass skin look, if that's what you crave, this is the product that's going to give it to you. If you're somebody that likes a more matte finish, stay away from this. that's the caveat that I'm going to share with you. I absolutely love it. As you can see, I go through quite a lot of this. I tend to use this on the days when my skin is very dry to add that bounce, to add that volume, to add that dewiness back. This works really, really well. You've got your snail mucin, but it's not tacky like some other snail mucin products, which I personally like. You've got a range of other hyperpigmentation ingredients, some great humectants to plump out the skin, and hydrators. It's just a really nice, nourishing, rich serum that also calms and soothes, it plumps. It kind of does it all, and you can use this alongside all your other actives. So if you've got vitamin C, use this alongside it. You can use exfoliators alongside it. Whatever you've got in your routine, This could be just a nice little addition to add some glow. What I think I'm going to do with this is use this as my summer moisturizer. In summer, my skin gets super oily, particularly around here, it just becomes a grease lake. And I avoid moisturizers, my skin just doesn't need them. But it still does need just a little bit of help in terms of hydration and plumping. I think this could be a great like serum moisturizer hybrid. And I'm going to treat this as a gel-based moisturizer for my summer skincare. It's going to be a revelation, I know it, because it's just light, yet super effective. Then last, but by no means least, I said I sort of like throwing a curveball. It's a bit of a sports analogy. You don't really see that often on the channel. But this is the Numbuzin Panthoenic B5 Active Drying Powder. So this is a product that, one of the very few skincare products I think everybody should have in their collection, because everybody could benefit from this in one way or the other. How you use it is up to you. It's super versatile. Primarily, people use it as a spot paste. I've got quite a few spots. I might have enjoyed myself over Christmas, and I definitely noticed that I get more breakouts if I've had a little bit too much fun, let's just say. So I've got one here, you know, I've got the zit that's just disappearing here. I used to attack these with drying lotions that actually just did more harm than good. Do not do that. Step away from the Mario Badescu drying lotion. It will do you no favours. Instead, I used this. I mixed a little of this with my favourite moisturiser. You know, actually, this one by Arenci will be a great option, but whatever moisturiser you have, mix it, almost make a putty, and then put it on the skin. Leave it on there. Forget it exists, and it just takes down the size of that blemish. It removes any redness that's associated with it, and it cuts the heal time. Also prevents hyperpigmentation, so if you're somebody whose acne always marks afterwards, get this, it prevents it, because it's got so many calming and soothing ingredients. It dries out without stripping, which I love, and it just works. How this also works though, if you're somebody who has your favourite sunscreen, but you find it gets a little oily in certain places, dab a little of this on. You could do it on a powder puff or just on your fingers, it doesn't matter, but dab a little of this over the top of your sunscreen, and this will just mattify it down and make it last that little bit longer. I'm somebody that I wear glasses every day, and sunscreen kind of just makes everything oily here. Put a little of this on this area, my glasses sit perfectly, and I don't have that problem. It's just a beautiful, beautiful product. You can mix a little of this in with your serum if you're somebody that just wants some added calming and soothing. It works really well on rosacea, so if you have rosacea in certain areas, dab a little of this on at the end of your skincare routine and it'll take it down. It's great. Whatever your skin concern, this will fix it. So yeah, I think there's definitely a place for this. I use it on top of my sunscreen in my oily areas. I use it to keep my glasses on when my skin is super greasy in summer, and I use it as a spot treatment. It's amazing. If you haven't tried it, give it a go in 2026. So there you are, my hand-picked top 5 Korean skincare recommendations for 2026. All of these products are unsung heroes, but deserve way, way more love. And I just hope that they fit beautifully into your skincare routine. Are you tempted to try any of these out? As I said earlier in the video, my purpose of this isn't to say to people, rush out and buy all these now. That's not the purpose of what we're doing today, but rather to say, food for thought, if you were inclined to mix things up in terms of your skincare routine in 2026 and wanted a little inspiration, hopefully this delivers it. Are you tempted by any of these products? Have you tried any? Share your reviews down in the comments. And all that's left for me to say is, wherever in the world you are, guys, I hope you have a happy, healthy and prosperous start to 2026. Take care, guys. Bye.